Welcome back to your weekend edition of Summit Sunrise. And of course, we're here back in the studio, and we've already done a changeover here on the table, and we're here with Scott from Wilderness Sports, and he's here to tell us a little bit about what we can expect with these dry conditions here in Summit County, and if you're still trying to get out into the area.
Right. I mean, we get a lot of people coming in with questions just because, as we all know, I believe we just went to a level 2 fire ban.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is, and I'm not an expert on fire bans by any stretch of the imagination, so use Google, don't use me as your reference. But no charcoal, the open fires are completely banned out in the backcountry, really anywhere for that matter. I think they've even come to the point of potentially banning outdoor smoking.
Yeah, with the level 2, you're supposed to, in personal property and in your car.
Right. So what we've seen as a result of that, I mean, we sell a lot of camp stoves as it is. Obviously, folks that traditionally get by with just, maybe a book of matches and cook over fire are now, it's required if you want warm food or warm boiled water when you're out in the backcountry. So, we wanted to bring in a couple of different types of stoves and just show some of the different options that are available. We've got options in the stores. These are all available in our Dillon store by the Red Mountain Grill. Mm-hmm. From Mountain Safety Research, or MSR, Jetboil has been an incredibly popular system, as well as Primus stoves. Different types, some of them run on, as you can see, the smaller propane, compressed gas
Take
cans.
a little bit with you, just a small one, maybe a meal or two.
Biogas. And they have different sizes of the cans as well, so that you can buy enough gas to get you through the weekend without carrying a lot of additional weight. But some of these new systems are pretty amazing. They range from ultra lightweight systems that are super small with the MSRs and the Primuses, something a little bigger with Jetboil. The nice thing about this is if you're out with a few people, you can get by with maybe one system. So you can trade out weight, one person can carry it. And it's amazing. Most of these systems here are going to boil water. The Soul system from Jetboil will bring water to a boil in 2.5 minutes in the backcountry, and altitude doesn't really impact it, which is nice for us up here over 10,000 feet. The rest of these will be boiling water in 3 to 4 minutes. And that is a big deal when you're out there waiting for some warm food.
Absolutely, especially if it gets cool at the night during the nighttime when we're, as it's supposed to, and the summertime it gets a little chilly. You trying to cook something up. You don't have a lot of time. You're getting a little
you just
cold
wanna
yourself.
Beat the dark, get in the bag so that you can get back at it in the morning.
Yeah, absolutely. And these are all great systems that you guys have. All these different types of fuel and types of heating systems are available at the store.
They are, and the biggest thing I would recommend to people, we've got a wall of this stuff, and with a lot of these systems, you can get different size pans. Like I said, there's different types of fuel. The best thing you can do is just come into our Dillon location, ask one of our employees if you don't know exactly what you need, what might work for you. You can tell them what type of camping you're going to do, how long you're going to be going, how many people might be in your group, and how many other stoves might be in that group. And we can help figure out, something that's going to work for you for a long time. I've got an MSR stove that I use in my kit that I think I got in 1994. So, I mean, if you take care of these, they're going to last a pretty long time. So it's a great way to go. Fits in the pack, packs up small, and allows you to still get out there. What we don't want people to do is, see that there's a fire ban and think, I can't go out in the backcountry, I can't go backpacking, I can't go camp, or get those 14ers because I can't have a fire. There's other ways to get up there and still be able to get that hot meal at the end of the day.
And then your staff is very knowledgeable, and for people like me who would want to go camping but have not the slightest clue about it, you guys are going to be able to set them up with the best kit that they need, and of course in accordance with the items and the things that are allowed right now because of those dry conditions.
Absolutely, we try and stay up on it as much as we possibly can. Again, we always tell you, consult with the
Check
fire,
Google.
the local district.
Make sure,
because there's differences by county, there's differences by city. Everybody's got different regulations, so depending on where you go, you got to look. We're more than happy to help people look up based on where they're going to be camping or where they're going to go. Yeah. And as far as how it works and what's appropriate for you, absolutely. I mean, everybody in our staff is out using this stuff just about every weekend. Some of our folks, consider this the kitchen.
Yeah.
From a permanent standpoint. So it's, there's a lot of knowledge there that we can help you out with.
Absolutely. So make sure you check out the wonderful people at Wilderness Sports. They'll be sure to set you up with anything you need if you're going out into the back country, doing some hiking, some camping, anything like that. Especially here in the summertime with those drier conditions, you might want to just check in with these folks, and they'll be sure to get you the best product at the best price. So we're going to take a quick break. Scott, thanks so much for joining us here.
Thanks again.
And we'll be back with a little bit more of Summit Sunrise.